In this video, I'm going to show you how to become a more complete hitter. By the end of this video, you're going to learn the difference between chasing bat speed and learning all this technique and trying to swing as hard as you can to hit the ball in the air to left field. You're going to learn the difference between that and then the ability to control your hips, get square, be able to see a pitch and lay off of it late in the game to get into a good count. That's the difference between, just a guy who learns how to swing really hard, which is super important. Do we need bat speed? Yes. However, do we chase bat speed for the sake of becoming a more complete hitter? And just before we go any further, this video is for the serious player who's looking to get better. If that is not you, then you can click away and check out my other content. There's plenty of stuff on the internet. If you are that person, you're going to want to hang out and learn some valuable lessons that may help you in your career. My program is a little bit different than others. I don't just attack the swing. I really focus on the mental game with my players. I really try to help them focus on getting into a present moment so they can get in a batter's box with a plan to anticipate a pitch, which really, truly is their greatest gift as a hitter, but we can get into that later as we dive deeper into the program. But chasing bat speed over becoming a complete hitter, I've just seen it go south too many times with guys trying to swing big and trying to gain more bat speed. They may gain more bat speed and they may be able to impact the ball harder and farther. But if they're not able to execute that swing in the game, then that bat speed becomes blind or useless, because having great bat speed is wonderful, but if you don't have adjustability where you can hold and take a pitch or hold on a slider and stay on it to right field, whatever the case may be, or even hold to be able to get behind a fastball, which is super important and something that you have to learn how to do. So these are all critical parts of hitting that are super important. And you've probably tried looking around on the internet or working with swing coaches possibly that are just teaching you mechanics, and it hasn't worked. Or you just may be trying to just rep yourself to death and trying to figure it out on your own. Either way, you can come to my program and I can step you through how to build a routine where you can develop really good habits using drill packages that major league players use on a daily basis, and then adding it to your game. Talking then through the mental game, learning through some modules that I have on an app that my clients get, learning how to build mindset, learning how to build body control, learning how to build adjustability, using breaking balls, changing speeds, high velocity, different mixes of pitches. There's so many different ways to develop hitters other than just focusing on swing and swing hard. Yes, swing and swing hard is important. However, we have to be able to control the strike zone. You have to control your body to be able to control the zone. If you can't control your mind, then either one of them are going to be able to work. So we dive deep into it in my program. I have clients, like I said, from Major League All-Stars to D1 players, to starters in the Division I level, Division II players, NAIA, JUCO, high school, everywhere in between if there is anybody, minor leaguers as well. I love talking the mental game with my clients. I love working them through a process of focusing their thinking and focusing their daily process into a winning mindset, and somebody who can go attack the day and be able to execute these movements, feel confident about them, and then take it into a game and start really working through the process of how you do that in the batter's box every day. There's more to it than just chasing swing mechanics. I love talking mechanics, actually, and I have a ton of drills within the app. Again, and I'll show players as we do our Zoom sessions of how to really move through pitches and attack pitches in certain zones. But at the same time, and then you got to work in the weight room. You got to do your work with your core. You have to do all the stability and movement prep that is required, and so that's a big chunk of it as well. There's definitely layers to all of this, not just, hey, we're going to swing, build an engine and swing it as hard as we can. Yes, that's part of it, and I love that part of it, but we also need the focus and attention to be on, hunting pitches and be able to attack them in the game with a game plan and confident enough to move through them so that we can get some ball flight and beat pitchers to the spot. Getting to the highest level of baseball is really difficult. And the highest level for you might be high school. It might be Division I. Heck, it might be to the big leagues. In order for you to make it there, you're going to have to overcome lots of adversity. You're going to have to be able to have a really strong mental game. You're going to have to be able to have really strong and efficient swing mechanics. And then you're going to have to be able to execute approaches in games and be able to talk through all of that with somebody, because it has to be able to be sunk in your head unless you're really good at it already. So if you want to get your mental game stronger, you want to learn major league swing mechanics and how to take them into a game with a major league approach. If this sounds like you and something that you would like to do and like to learn more about strengthening your mental game, learning more about mechanics, then DM me the word rake and we can schedule a call, get on a Zoom, and see if it's a fit to work together.